Okay, today we're going to be checking out our 2015 Mercedes S63 AMG. Beautiful car, only 24,000 miles on it. I'm just going to start off here doing a little walk around the car, and then I'll point out any imperfections I can find. But great spec. We got Dezino diamond white metallic paints with Dezino saddle brown interior. Absolute gorgeous color combination. Gorgeous car. Super clean. So just walking around the car, I'm just a few feet away. No obvious scrapes or marks or chips or anything that I can see from this distance. Looking very nice. Alright, so I'll start off here on the driver's side. Just looking down the body here. Looking at the body line, I don't see a single dent or ding. No dings on the doors, nothing on the fender. It's super clean. We just put brand new Goodyear tires on. This is a Eagle Exhilarates. It's a nice tire. Got some satin black wheels here. These are 20-inch. This wheel, no rash. We actually had this one refinished just because it had a little bit of a deep score here. That came out perfect. On the fender itself, I don't see any chips or marks. Looks perfect. Getting a little bit close, you can see all that nice flake you get with the diamond white metallic. Alright, checking out the driver's door. Look at the mirror cap here. No marks, no scrapes, no chips. Looks perfect. Door handle, had a couple little chips here that had some touch up on it. The rest of the door looks immaculate. I don't see a single mark. Rockers, super nice and clean. See the teeniest little mark right here. Bottom, no rash. Looking at the quarter panel, looks flawless. I don't see anything on this guy. Okay, looking at the rear driver's wheel. Just got the teeniest amount of rash here and a little bit of this section, which probably happened from a tire install in the past. Super light haze there. Spokes overall look really good. Just a couple of little tiny chips. Alright, checking out the rear bumper. Looks super clean. You can kind of see the right angle, just some very light surface scratch here. I think it's only popping out because of my flashlight on. A couple of light surface scratches here. Super minor. But diffuser and all that, that looks perfect. Exhaust beautiful. all the black trim. It hasn't changed color. It's not blue or anything like that. Got a little scuff mark here at the bottom. A little touch-up spot. This looks like a light scuff that was buffed out. You can hardly see it though. That's her rear bumper. It looks perfect. Tail lights, emblems. Super clean. See, like one little mark here at the bottom of this star logo. Super tiny. Again, I'm being as anal as I can be. I try to point out literally in every imperfection I can find. Top of the trunk lid looks perfect. Alright, moving on, let's check out the passenger side. So again, looking down the body line, super nice and straight. I don't see any dings, I don't see any dents. Top portion of the doors, same thing. Quarter panel looks perfect. Very tough to find any issues with the paint here. Looking at the rear passenger wheel, kind of like the other side, just a couple little spots. This one's a little chewed in a little bit. A couple light marks. All the spokes look nice and clean. Looking at the rocker, no rash. Passenger door handle, free of any marks or chips, looks perfect. Side mirror, a couple little tiny marks here. Nothing on the paint. Rest of the door looks perfect. Oh, there we go. Just a couple of light surface scratches on the trim piece here. Passenger fender. It's a little, oh actually, no, that's just built up of wax. Yeah, this looks perfect as well. Passenger front wheel. Got some very light rash on the lip. Got a little teeny bit on the very edge. Nothing hitting the spokes or the black. It's the teeniest marks on this one spoke. The rest will look perfect. Alright, checking out the front bumper. Headlights on here look really nice. A couple little minor chips on it, but no cracks or anything like that. Paint overall looks very nice. Looking at it, it's hard to tell, but this bumper looks to be painted in the past. I'd say the paint match is extremely close. Of course, bumpers are always a little bit different color than, you know, the fender and hood, metal to plastic. But overall looks very nice. Got a lot of pearls still in there. The reason I know that too, if you look around these sensors, you can kind of see a little bit of some paint on the inside, but not anything very noticeable, of course. Driver's headlight also looks very clean, just a couple little chips, but no hazing or oxidation going on, of course. They all work perfectly. Just want to see this little smear mark here. Yeah, a little, not sure, there's might be some solution needs to come off on this black trim here. And the chrome, just a couple chips as expected. Front part of the bumper looks perfect. Grille looks pristine. Got your front camera there. Bottom grills, nothing broken. Very nice shape. In the chrome lip, there's no rash coming through, just a little bit of chips in the front here. You go on the very bottom, you can kind of see some light marks near the splash shield there. Oh. Trying to get a good angle here. There you go. And nothing on the bumper. Okay, windshield looks very nice, not pitted. Don't see any cracks or chips that were filled in. Let's see. Down here, just a couple little microscopic chips there. Right here, nothing that needs to be filled in now. Yeah, overall super clean glass. The panel roof looks perfect. Yeah, all the window treatments, all that's in perfect shape as well. Don't have any water spots or weathering, like you see with a lot of these over time and with age. Same thing on the driver's side. All that weather stripping looks perfect. Okay, so that's going to complete the video here on the exterior. I'm going to break this up into two parts. So we're going to do video 2, where we're going to be checking out the interior, do an engine startup, and go a little bit more in detail.